Okay, I'm going to try and show something that I ended up coming up with last night. I've seen different ways that people um, do drafting, and one of them was a way that's supposed to be a lot less fatiguing on your hands. And last night, in the middle of a 12-hour session of spinning and plying, I ended up running into that problem where my hands were beginning to get fatigued. So I ended up switching something around and it worked perfectly. I have a serious problem with trying to draft this way. I can do it, but the problem is that it tends to wrap right across my fingernail cuticle, and you don't have as much control. And it doesn't want to slide as well or as easily, as well as it makes the cuticle very, very sore. So I have a serious problem with trying to draft this way. Even if I switch over and do this, I end up having to turn my hand in a very unnatural position to be able to get my pinch the way I need it to hold the fiber, especially since I am spinning thin. However, I'm sorry, I've got a frog in my throat today. Um, Instead of just letting myself get totally fatigued by drafting normally in such a fashion, I discovered that I could very easily switch things around and draft this way. And it's very, very easy on the hands. I can actually hold the fiber in multiple positions with my fiber hand versus my drafting hand. And actually, I can actually even control where the twist is strictly by the pressure of my fingers. Trying to make sure this stays on the camera so that everybody can see it well. I also tried multiple positions with the fiber hand and found that it works incredibly well. That I was able to work my way across and back across without any kind of trouble at all, and totally and completely control the amount of draft that I'm pulling. I can see it very, very well, very easily, and you notice that I'm not even really pinching. The drag or friction going across my three fingers is what actually holds the twist back, which really works nicely. And I've got it actually going really slow so that you can see what I'm doing. But you can see how easy this is. For anybody who's ever wanted to try um, underhand draw, I highly recommend trying it this way. This way is so much easier than the other and works so nicely. And it totally relieves fatigue on your hand.